tell me today about who your customer is. I physically live in an interesting place. I can walk to Ohio State and play Scarlet. So this is a great golf course, but certainly not a premier private club. I can also walk Scioto, where Bobby Jones won the U.S. Open and the Stars and Stripes won the Ryder Cup, and et cetera. And then, of course, there's what we call Club Raymond, which is the municipal course that we can't exactly walk to, but we can drive to in about 5 minutes. Raymond Memorial, owned by the city of Columbus, Ohio. Today, does FAIRWAYiQ work for golf courses in all of those segments?
Sure. Yeah. So we do work in all the segments, and it's different product offerings. It's the same base software product, but where it changes is what hardware is involved. Okay. So because we have a caddy-friendly walking device, we have a lot of either pure walking courses, Vineyard Golf Club, Sankaty Head, etc. We have clubs that have rich caddy programs on the weekends, mornings, and that combines with the cart. Very unique. There's not much out there that does what we do there. Okay, so we do have private clubs. And I'd say private clubs account for approximately 40% of our business. And that's where we started, Mike, because of our heritage in the walking devices. And that was the original differentiation. Over the last 2 years, we've started to see significant increase in the public sector. Okay. Now, you can divide public in a number of ways. I'm going to divide it munis and non-munis. Okay. I have a suspicion that municipal golf courses are maybe one of the underserved categories in golf because of the economics typically involved in these operations, and the buying cycle tends to be long. You've got to have the mayor sign, a PO, right? So oftentimes I think that it's viewed by other companies within golf as not worth the squeeze. And there's no price premium that can be had there. So you have to come out with a true value product. Well, we've got that. So the price to value ratio on both our screen in the golf car and the basic tracker under the seat is able to be consumed by the municipal sector. And that is, we've had munis for a while, but over the last 2 years, it became, very apparent that should be more of a focus of ours than it is now. I would guess for a municipal, maybe for anybody, but for a municipal, as it becomes harder and harder for them to find rangers, I'm thinking that maybe this is where you guys become more relevant, and you're saying, well, we can solve that problem. Yeah, they're often dealing with very, very, little staff and a budget that matches that. So we see about 30% reduction in labor costs for rangering the golf course by not having somebody spend all this time driving around looking for issues that they may get wrong, because the line of sight is not necessarily reality according to data. Instead, the AI and the automation that we've implemented effectively notifies people when they need to do something on the high priority list of items in priority order of what they should address first to optimize the operation. This is really valuable for a muni. Okay. Yes. It's also valuable for the standard, say, even mid to high tier public golf course, but they've had technology for a while and have thought about this sort of stuff. So it's an easier, let's just say it's an easier sell to them because they know that already. Munis think everything's outside their price range, and it's not.